Hey, Troy here with another pro tip. Let me ask you a question. When you take a picture of yourself, what is the first thing you do afterwards? It's look at the photo. You know as well as I do, you want to make sure that if you're posting a picture on social media, that you want one that looks good. In fact, you'll take 37 different photos of yourself in order just to have that one that looks really good. Well, guess what? Same thing with your house. It needs to look good when it goes online. And that means that your house, as we mentioned in the video before this, needs to be prepped properly so everything is in place. But also, when you are talking with your listing agent, make sure that listing agent is going to hire a true real estate photographer, not just a regular photographer, but someone who specializes in real estate photography and is a trained professional with that. It makes all the difference in the world. Remember this, when your photos go online and people are looking at it, that is going to be the first place that 100% of all the people who ever become interested in your house will first see it, is online. And you are in competition with every other house in your market. So you need to make sure that house looks great online. And the only way to do it is to make sure your realtor is getting a true real estate photographer, trained professional to do the photo shoot. Do not allow that realtor to come in with their iPhone and start snapping. I have seen so many photos online that I just pass the house. I'm just like, I can't even tell. I don't know what I'm looking at. I've seen pictures where they just take a photo of the faucet. And it's just like, I don't even know what bathroom the faucet's in. It's ridiculous. And you want someone who is going to be mindful to hire someone at the realtor's cost. We do professional, high quality photo shoots with drone shots for every one of our listings. And it does not matter. It could be a small condo. We still hire high-end photographer to do those. Why? For us, it represents who we are as a business. And we don't want to place anything out there that looks poor. So we make sure every one of our listings has high-end photography and that everything looks really good in those photos. And you need to make sure your realtor is going to do the same thing. Don't let them just come in with a cell phone, start snapping photos. Remember, you are in competition with every other house in your marketplace that is for sale in your area. People are looking at all of those houses. And if your house looks terrible, and if it's done with poor lighting, and they don't capture the actual width and depth of the rooms and things of that nature, people will just bypass it and go to the next house and never consider yours. We have seen some beautiful houses. I remember one time I had a customer, we were looking actually at a $1 million property, beautiful home, and online, the real estate team had just used someone on their team to do the photos. Sometimes you can have a nice camera, but if the person's untrained, that's like handing Picasso's paint palette to a 5-year-old. And that's how those photos came out. Did not show or in any way, shape, or fashion the true beauty of the house. My customer said they still wanted to see it, so we went to the property and we were so impressed with it compared to what we saw online. Online, it looked basic. It didn't look like the rooms were very large. It looked a little bit chopped up just because of how they took the photos. And when we got there, we were very impressed. That's how much a photo shoot can make the difference. So make sure that they are doing it. You should easily have 50 photos that are going online, no matter what, because some of those photos need to be the house, the outside of the house. Some of them need to be drone shots. showing especially the backyard area, showing the roof. Make sure that the roof is in good quality condition. If you live in one of the resort style communities, you need to make sure that realtor photographer is taking photos of the amenities. Let the drone go over the top and take some beautiful photos of the amenities so the people can see that. If it's gated, have them take a picture with the drone of the gate back maybe 30 or 40 yards and looking down at the gate and giving you a real prestigious view of the gates. All that makes a difference. Remember, when it comes to selling your house, it is a realtor's responsibility to attract as many people as possible to come and look at your house. Once they're there, you know, the realtor can't force that person to buy it, but it's all a numbers game. The more people that realtor is able to attract to your property, the greater chance you're going to have to sell it quicker and for a higher dollar amount. It's all a numbers game. So you have to be smart. This is probably the biggest investment of your life, is your home. And with that, you need to make sure that the process of selling it is handled well. And these are just questions. When you sit down and talk with a listing agent, ask these questions. Ask them, you know, what kind of photography? Are you going to help me prep my home? Are you going to help me stage my home and walk through this stuff? Are you using a high-end trained real estate professional photographer to do the photo shoot with drone shots? And are you going to pay for it? It should be on the realtor to pay for that. We pay for 100% of all of our photo shoots. So we never ask. We believe that's we take out about a 10% portion of every commission and say, hey, this is designated towards the marketing of that house, and we will use it for photo shoots. We will use it for additional advertising, for printed materials, things of that nature. And we want to make sure that we handle and we treat our customers really well. And you want to make sure you are asking that realtor all of these questions. Don't forget, remember, you are in competition with every other house on the market. So you need to make sure your house looks better than anyone else's online first. So make sure you get a good quality photographer to do your photo shoot. As always, I hope this helps. And if you could take a moment and hit that subscribe button, we'd greatly appreciate it.